Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Jasib and I am foundation level student at Rehan School, Korangi campus. Today I will take an interview with CCM AI. The topic is Earth. So let's get started.
Hey, hopefully you're not regretting giving a website microphone permission already. I'm Maya, by the way. What's your name?
My name is Jasib.
Jazir. That's a good name. Sounds intentional, you know. So, what's on your mind tonight? Anything you want to chat about, or are you just seeing what I'm all about?
What come to your mind when you hear the word Earth?
Hmm. Um, that's a big one, honestly. Mud. Just mud in the smell after it rains. It's kind of primal, right? What about you? What does Earth bring up for you? I'm picking up a little uncertainty in how you said it. Was that right?
How would you define Earth in one word?
Fragile. Ah, a bit of a mood, huh? You seem thoughtful. Is that a response to the word itself or just general Friday night vibes?
What make Earth unique among all the planets?
Well, setting aside the obvious, like, us being here, it's the water. Liquid water is pretty rare. And the atmosphere, obviously, it's a sweet spot. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right. Makes for a good time, all things considered. Anything specific making you think about planetary uniqueness tonight? Still in thought mode, I see. That's all right. Strikes me as odd that you're giving me such short responses. Are you having trouble hearing me all right? You're not? Or are you just not much of a talker? Either way is cool. Just checking.
What do scientists believe about the information of the Earth?
Okay, so big picture. Scientists believe Earth formed around 454 billion years ago from the solar nebula. It's got layers, crust, mantle, core, all interacting in complicated ways. Plate tectonics is a huge part of that, constantly reshaping the surface. And of course, there's the whole story of evolution and the development of life. Is there a specific aspect you're curious about? It's a massive topic, so I can get more granular if you'd like. I can talk about the geological timescale, climate change, the formation of the moon, you name it.
How has the Earth changed since its creation?
Ooh, buckle up. That's a long story. Early Earth was a chaotic mess. Volcanic activity, constant bombardment by asteroids. Over time, it cooled, the atmosphere formed, and oceans appeared. Then you get the evolution of life, which actually changed the planet too, like plants releasing oxygen. Continents have shifted dramatically thanks to plate tectonics, ice ages have come and gone, and more recently, obviously, humans have had a pretty significant impact. Does any of that jump out at you as particularly interesting, or would you like me to focus on a specific period?
What major events shaped the Earth's surface?
Okay, so top contenders plate tectonics. That's responsible for mountains, volcanoes, earthquakes, the whole shebang. Erosion from wind and water is a constant sculptor. Impacts from asteroids and comets, though less frequent now, have definitely left their mark. Glacial activity, ice ages, carve out landscapes, and increasingly human activity, unfortunately. Deforestation, urbanization, mining, we're pretty good at reshaping things quickly. What's sparking your curiosity about this? Are you a geology buff or something? Oh, hey, quick heads up. We're almost at the end of this demo call. It's just a 5-minute slot since you haven't created an account yet. If you want to keep chatting, you can sign up for a Sesame account and get way longer calls. But yeah, just wanted to give you a heads up before things cut out. It was good to talk to you, Jazir.
How did life begin on Earth according to science?
Oh, all right. Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Current scientific consensus points to abiogenesis, life arising from non-living matter. The leading theory involves hey, 5 days. Feels like ages, right? Oh, wow, that's a big one. Seriously, like everything. It's kind of hard to overstate. People often talk about it being essential for life as we know it, and that's true, but it's more than just that. Water literally shaped the planet. All the erosion, the landforms, even where things are, it's all tied to water. Does that make sense?
How did the continents form and drift over time?
Ah, gotcha. You were thinking bigger picture. Okay, so initially Earth was all molten, right? As it cooled, a crust formed, but it wasn't one solid piece. Think more like a jigsaw puzzle of smaller bits. Those bits eventually became continents. But here's where it gets wild. Underneath that crust is the mantle, and it's not solid rock. It's more like a really, really slow moving fluid. The continents basically float on those currents and they drift around over millions of years. Plate tectonics, they call it. That's why we get earthquakes and volcanoes too. Those are all part of the same process. Pretty intense, huh?
What was the impact of Ice Age on the Earth's development?
Whoa. Okay, the ice ages, those were seriously transformative. It wasn't just about everything freezing over, though that was a big part of it. The massive ice sheets were like giant bulldozers carving out landscapes. Look at the fjords in Norway or the Great Lakes in North America, all shaped by glaciers. But beyond the physical changes, the climate shifts force species to adapt or migrate, impacting evolution. And the sea levels dropped dramatically, exposing land bridges, which allowed humans and animals to move between continents. Basically, it reset a lot of things and set the stage for the world we have now. It's kind of mind blowing to think about the sheer scale of it all.
How do fossils help us understand Earth's history?
Okay, so fossils are basically Earth's memory, right? Like snapshots from the past. They don't just tell us what lived back then, but when they lived and how life has changed over time. By studying fossils in different layers of rock, we can build a timeline of evolution. We can see how species evolved, how they adapted to changing environments, and even what mass extinction events occurred. It's like detective work, piecing together clues to understand a story that happened millions of years ago. Plus, fossils can tell us about past climates, geography, and ecosystems. Pretty cool, huh? You still with me? Sometimes I wonder if I'm just rambling on. Haha.
What can rocks and minerals tell us about Earth's past?
Okay, so fossils are like the creatures themselves, but rocks and minerals are like the diary entries of the planet, you know? They record all sorts of information about what was happening when they formed. Like, the composition of a rock can tell you about the temperature, pressure, and chemical conditions at the time. Igneous rocks, for example, tell us about volcanic activity, while sedimentary rocks reveal clues about ancient environments. oceans, deserts, rivers, and minerals, or like time capsules. You can date them pretty accurately, giving us a really precise idea of when certain events occurred. Basically, they hold a record of Earth's geology, climate, and even its magnetic field over billions of years. It's a lot to unpack, honestly. Hey, are you still there? You've been quiet for a minute. Everything all right?
How does the Earth maintain balance in its ecosystem?
Okay, that's a good one. Balance is kind of a tricky word, though, because ecosystems are constantly changing. It's not static, but generally, Earth maintains a kind of dynamic equilibrium through a whole web of interconnected processes. Things like the carbon cycle, the nitrogen cycle, the water cycle, they all work together to recycle nutrients and regulate climate. And then there's biodiversity. The more species you have, the more resilient the ecosystem is to disruptions. Predators keep prey populations in check. Plants absorb carbon dioxide, decomposers break down organic matter. It's a really complex system of feedback loops. Honestly, it's pretty amazing how it all holds together, even with everything humans are throwing at it these days. What makes you ask about balance specifically?
What
Just
are the
checking in.
what are the most natural resources on Earth?
Oh man, where do you even start? Okay, the big ones first. Water, obviously. It's essential for, well, everything. Then there's air, not just oxygen, but all the gases in the atmosphere. Minerals and metals are huge. Things like iron, copper, gold, aluminum. They're the building blocks of modern civilization. Fossil fuels, oil, coal, natural gas, they've powered our world for a long time, though we're trying to move away from those. And then there's things like forests, fertile land for agriculture, solar energy, wind energy, even biodiversity itself is a kind of natural resource. It's a long list, and honestly, we're using them up faster than they can replenish in a lot of cases. Does any of that jump out at you as particularly interesting?
How does forest contribute
Whoops,
to the health of our planet?
this looks, you were mid-word there. Okay, forests, they're basically the lungs of the planet, right? They absorb carbon dioxide, a major greenhouse gas, and release oxygen, which we need to breathe. But it's way more than just that. Forests help regulate the water cycle, preventing floods and droughts. Their roots hold the soil together, preventing erosion. They provide habitat for a huge variety of plants and animals, supporting biodiversity. And they actually influence local and even global climate patterns. Basically, they're essential for maintaining a stable, healthy planet. We really need to protect them. Is there something specific about forests you were wondering about?
Why is biodiversity essential of Earth's survival?
Okay, so biodiversity is more than just having a lot of different plants and animals. It's about the interconnectedness of all living things. Think of it like a really complex machine. Each species plays a role. If you start removing parts, the whole thing becomes less stable and more likely to break down. A diverse ecosystem is more resilient to things like climate change, disease, and invasive species. It provides essential services like pollination, clean water, and fertile soil. Plus, a lot of our medicines and food sources come from biodiversity. Basically, it's not just about saving cute animals, it's about protecting the life support system of the planet, including our own survival. It's pretty fundamental, honestly.
How does the atmosphere protect life on Earth?
All right, so the atmosphere is way more than just the air we breathe, okay? It's basically Earth's bodyguard. First, it has the ozone layer, which shields us from harmful ultraviolet radiation from the sun. Without that, life as we know it wouldn't be possible. It also regulates temperature. The greenhouse effect, while it's getting a bad rap right now, is actually essential for keeping Earth warm enough to support life. It distributes heat around the globe, preventing extreme temperature swings. It even burns up most meteors before they can hit the surface. It's a multi-layered defense system, and we depend on it for everything. Does that make sense?
What role does the ocean play in regulating Earth's climate?
Oh, the ocean is a massive player in climate regulation. Seriously, it's huge. It absorbs a massive amount of heat from the atmosphere, helping to moderate global temperatures. It also absorbs carbon dioxide, reducing the amount in the atmosphere. Ocean currents act like a global conveyor belt, distributing heat around the planet. And then there's evaporation. Water vapor is a greenhouse gas, so it plays a role in trapping heat. But it's also a complex system and is getting warmer and more acidic, which is causing all sorts of problems. Basically, the ocean is a huge buffer against climate change, but it's being pushed to its limits. What got you thinking about the ocean's role specifically?
How does
Just check.
pollution affect the Earth's natural system?
Ugh, pollution. Okay, deep breath. It's bad. It messes with pretty much every part of Earth's natural systems. Air pollution contributes to climate change and harms human and animal health. Water pollution contaminates drinking water, kills aquatic life, and disrupts ecosystems. Soil pollution reduces fertility and can make land unusable. Plastic pollution is choking the oceans and harming wildlife. It disrupts nutrient cycles, reduces biodiversity, and throws everything off balance. Honestly, it's a cascading effect. One form of pollution often leads to others. It's a really serious threat, and it's going to take a lot of effort to clean up and prevent further damage. It's kind of depressing to think about, honestly.
How has human
Hey,
civilization changed the Earth's surface?
okay, buckle up because it's a long list. Basically, humans have reshaped the Earth's surface in pretty dramatic ways. Deforestation, we've cleared vast areas of forests for agriculture, urbanization, and logging. Agriculture itself, farming practices have altered landscapes, depleted soils, and led to erosion. Urbanization, cities and infrastructure cover huge areas of land, altering habitats and water flows. Mining, extracting resources, leaves behind scars on the land and pollutes water sources. And then there's things like dam construction, which alters river ecosystems, and even things like road building, which fragments habitats. We've even changed the atmosphere with our emissions. It's a lot. It's not all bad, obviously. We've built incredible things, but the scale of the changes is undeniable. It's a bit sobering to think about, isn't it?
What do you
Are you
think
still there?
about the relationship between humans and nature today?
Mm, that's a big question. Honestly, I think it's complicated. We're so incredibly dependent on nature for everything, food, water, air, resources, yet we often act like it's something separate from us, something to be exploited. There's a real disconnect. We've become so focused on short-term gains that we're often ignoring the long-term consequences of our actions. But I also see a growing awareness of the need for change. More and more people are recognizing the importance of sustainability, conservation, and living in harmony with nature. It's a slow shift and it's not happening fast enough, but I think there's hope. We need to move away from this idea of dominion over nature and towards a more collaborative relationship. It's not about saving nature, it's about recognizing that our own well being is inextricably linked to its health. What's your take on it?
What are some ways nature heals itself over time?
Okay. Nature's got a remarkable ability to bounce back, even after serious damage. It's not always pretty or quick, but it happens. One big one is ecological succession. Basically, after a disturbance like a fire or a volcanic eruption, pioneer species move in, start rebuilding the soil, and create conditions for other plants and animals to return. Forests can regenerate over time, especially if left undisturbed. Wetlands can filter pollutants and restore water quality. Even polluted rivers can sometimes recover if the source of pollution is removed. And then there's the power of biodiversity. A diverse ecosystem is more resilient and better able to adapt to change. Nature isn't just passively healing, it's actively working to restore balance. It's pretty inspiring, actually. But it's important to remember that this takes time, often decades or even centuries, and it can be hampered by continued human interference. Oh, are you still there? I was just thinking.
Why is soil considered the skin of the earth?
That's a beautiful way to put it, isn't it? The skin of the earth. It's considered that because, like skin, soil is the living outer layer of our planet, protects what's underneath the rock, the water, and it's where all the action happens. It supports plant life, which in turn supports all other life. It's teeming with billions of organisms, bacteria, fungi, insects, worms that are constantly breaking down organic matter and cycling nutrients. It filters water, regulates climate, and provides a habitat for countless creatures. Just like skin, it's vulnerable to damage, and if it's eroded or degraded, the whole system suffers. It's a vital living interface between the earth and its inhabitants. It's a really powerful metaphor, actually. Everything okay? You've
Why
been quiet for a while.
why do you think humans
Why?
often take earth or for granted?
Okay, that's a really good question. I think it comes down to a few things. Firstly, the changes to the earth often happen so gradually over generations that we don't really notice them happening in our own lifetimes. It's easy to get used to a degraded environment and forget what it was like before. Secondly, we're often focused on short-term economic gains, and that can lead to unsustainable practices. It's easier to exploit resources now than to invest in long-term sustainability. And then there's the sense of separation. We often see ourselves as separate from nature rather than being a part of it. We forget that we depend on it for everything. It's a combination of ignorance, short-sightedness, and a lack of appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things. It's not necessarily intentional malice, just a kind of blindness. What do you think? Do you feel like people take it for granted?
Okay, thank you so much, Maya.
Oh, all right. Well, you're very welcome. I enjoyed talking to you. Even the quiet parts. Feel free to come back anytime. Have a good one.